We're Foodscaping Utah, and in this video our friend Kenny is going to show us how to build some hexagon-shaped raised bed boxes.
We're going to build some hexagon planter boxes. These are like the square ones, only we've done a hexagon to kind of go with our farm's theme of bees. So what I'm doing right now is just cutting up the wood. What we're going to do is cut everything down to a length of about 2 feet, and you're going to want a 60-degree miter on each edge so you can put them together and form that hexagon. One of the things that I'm doing here is as you can see on the far end there, I've got a stop set at just under 2 feet. I did just under 2 feet on these so that I could trim the ends off an 8-foot length to cut any marring or chipping off that's usually there with construction lumber, since we're using just plain 2 by 12 foot pine boards. What I've done here is I've actually already cut this first edge with its 30-degree cut or 60-degree cut, depending on how you look at it. We're going to actually flip it over now because we want the angles to come in opposite directions on the board so they come together. So what I've done is I've cut that, and as you can see, right over here we've got a bit of an edge on there. So we've got a bit of an edge here, and what we're going to do is slide this down to the stop. And when we cut this, we're going to make sure it's square against the fence on both sides and then up against our stop. Now when we cut this, it's going to give us a bevel on each side, and we're going to need 6 boards just like this. So I find it's easier to put a stop in than to try to measure and cut. But if all you have is a circular saw, you can easily measure it, mark it, cut it, and you should be fine. So we're going to take our cut. So as you can see here, kind of got a 2-foot board. It's just under 2 feet on the outside of the board. And then you've got 2 beveled edges here, which will come together to make that hexagon. So we're going to go ahead and flip it again because our bevel's the wrong way. So we're going to actually roll the board over, slide that up, and push this up against our stop. We're going to go ahead and take our cut. And what we should have here is a board that matches completely with our first board. So we've gone ahead and cut our boards. Once again, we got a 30-degree angle on all the sides. There's 6 pieces. Now we're going to glue it up and screw them together. Now I found it's easier to tack it real quick with just a small 18-gauge brad nail that I have. It's a lot easier to do that, get it lined up, tack it, and then screw it. If you don't have it, it's not a big deal. You're just gonna have to hold it in place and figure out a good way to keep it together while you nail it, or while you screw it. So we're gonna use this exterior glue. Really down the side there. We're gonna line our joints up. Get it nice and tight. Close up all the holes up on the top and the bottom. And we're going to take a quick nail on the side, straight in. Same thing on the bottom. The thing to remember is as you're screwing these, as you're putting the screw in, you're going to want to take the screw into the board like this. So make sure that you're not coming in perpendicular to this board, but perpendicular to this board right here. And I do the 1 screw at the top, 1 at the bottom, and 1 in the middle, going the opposite direction to pull it together. Now I'm going to do it closer to the top on the top. I'm going to pre-drill a hole, and the reason I want to do that is because if you don't, these will pull apart as they weather a little bit. Now we're using just construction grade lumber here, 2 by 12, and we went with that more for cost more than anything else. So then once again, we're going to do our 1 here in the middle. Pre-drill that hole. Tighten in the screw, and then we'll do the last one there at the bottom. Once we get that done, we're just going to rotate around and start adding the next pieces. Okay, so now we've got the box assembled here, and I've got it turned up on its side. What I'm installing are some little glue blocks just in the bottom, and this will kind of help keep it stable and rigid, especially while loading it with dirt and moving, and also help keep it from spreading as moisture soaks into it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of block here, and we're going to glue both on one side and then on the angle. Once again, these are cut at 30 degrees. We're just going to take this block, flip it up into here. A little messy there. We're going to make sure it's nice and tight. And just nail it into place. And just a couple nails. Once again, you're only nailing it so that the glue can set. And that's how you build the hexagonal raised box.